everybody! So today's look is one of my absolute favorites. It's a deep, dark, like vampy lip with neutral, kind of fair skin with a lot of highlight and contour. The eyes are kept really neutral. The eyebrows are much more bold than normal. I've been seeing this all over the runways for the past couple of months, and this is actually still going to continue to be a trend in spring of 2012, which is really fun. I know a lot of people are really scared to try a deep dark lip like this, but once you just force yourself to break out of your comfort zone, I feel like everybody can wear this. It's really beautiful. It complements your skin tone. If you have blemishes and things that you want to hide and you wear a deep dark lip like this, it'll bring more attention to the lips and help not focus so much on the face. So I think it's a gorgeous look and it will look gorgeous on everybody. So if you want to know how I did it, then keep on watching. Bye guys! Okay, so the first thing I'm doing is taking a concealer, and this is Select Cover Up by MAC Cosmetics, and it's a good shade lighter than the rest of my skin tone, and that's going to help with our highlighting and contouring purposes. I'm using my fingers to apply it because the warmth from my fingers is going to emulsify it and help blend it, and I'm going to actually take it up into my eyebrow as well. That way the shadow that we use on there will really stay. So since we used a creamy concealer, I just lightly took a brush and went over that with a light powder. That way I could just keep it in place and none of this is going to run. And now I'm using Smolder Eye Pencil by MAC, which is a kohl liner, and I'm just dabbing it along my lash line, kind of tight lining it, not actually making a line as you can see, because we're going to go back in with a brush and kind of smooth it out to give it a really airy, fluffy, flowy effect. I'm taking this small eyeliner brush, which is the number 208 by MAC, and I'm just running it tightly against my lash line. And as you can see, I'm pulling my eyelid taut just so that I can stay really low and not spread this up too high. Because this really isn't going to be a smoky eye, we're going to try to keep it neutral, so just try to keep that color far down as possible. Now I'm taking the color Shroom on a flat shader brush and putting it on the high point of my brow bone. I personally like to do this before I go in with my brow color and shape them. Now you want to take a neutral brown, not too warm and not too cool. With a fluffy brush, I'm using the 224, and you just want to lightly dust it throughout your entire crease. This color won't really show, but give a little dimension. I'm taking that same Shroom color on that same flat shader brush that I use under my brow and just dabbing it in my inner corners for a little pop of highlight. And this will really show up when the look is completely finished. Now I'm taking that same concealer that I used before in shade NW15 and I'm spreading it under my eye area. And I'm doing a V shape down my nose to the outer corner of my eye. And I'm using this in a lighter color because that V shape is really going to give a pretty highlight once we get that bronzer on our cheekbones. And just continue to blend, and to avoid creasing throughout the day, work from the outer corner and dab in. And then we'll set with a light powder and you won't be creasing at all. I'm applying a medium coverage foundation now with this soft synthetic kabuki brush by Sigma. I prefer to use this brush over my fingers because it spreads the foundation so beautifully on my face. Now I'm taking a very light powder on a soft fluffy brush and going in that V motion again just to give a nice highlight and dimension. Now take that same eyeliner brush as before with that leftover Smolder kohl pencil on it and lightly smudge it out on your bottom lash line, just right at the base of them. 212 brush by MAC to fill in my brows with the shade Cork, which is by MAC. And on the outer wing, I am going to use an even darker shade to give more thickness and drama. Now I'm just going to throw on a pair of false eyelashes. I chose some really long wispy ones for a flirty girly effect. I'm taking some black mascara and putting it right at the root of my lashes. This will help blend my natural lashes and my false ones together. I'm taking that 208 brush again and I put some Smolder Eye Pencil on it, and I'm going to go over my false lash line to keep that liner there and hide the glue. I'm taking a duo fiber brush and highlighting the tops of my cheekbones with the eyeshadow color in Nylon. Take that same shade and put it on your Cupid's bow and down the center of your nose. Now pack on that bronzer, bitch! I'm taking the shade Peaches by MAC, and it's a matte finish. Now make your fishy face and put it on the lower portion of your cheekbones and blend it up into your bronzer. Now I'm taking the famous Orgasm Blush by NARS, and I'm just going to dab it on the apples of my cheeks to give a beautiful glow over top of that peaches. I lined my lips with Burgundy Lip Pencil by MAC, then went over it with Diva Lipstick, which is a matte finish, and now I'm going back with that lip pencil just to touch up the edges. Alright girls, you're all finished. Have fun!